Even with its simplicity, I still love the way that the plants look in Minecraft by default. Using the cross model for the plants and grass and the flowers, and then, just using cubes for the leaves, it works for the style. But something about the difference between the grass and the leaves always kind of bothered me. Obviously, in Minecraft, it's established you can walk through those cross-shaped things like grass and flowers. But leaves are not this solid mass like Minecraft treats them to be, which is fine. I'm not bothered that you can't walk through them, but I would just love to see a bit more variation and detail in those leaves themselves. Now, grass and flowers, they already randomly offset themselves, which adds a lot more variation if you look at a field of them. Just build a field of grass and one of bushes, and you'll see the difference. The bushes are way more repetitive, even though it's really only one small difference, just a little bit of offsetting. I wanted the leaves to have that same kind of treatment, but I don't think a solid block like that you can't really offset without it looking strange, or having the bounding box itself offset like bamboo. So in my resource pack Rainbow's Foliage, instead of offsetting randomly, I rotate randomly, which was actually inspired by Hytale, because in those early images, and they still do it now, you can see that their leaves are 3 planes intersecting in the middle, like a 3D plus shape. And they randomly rotate them. And it actually gives this really nice bushy appearance, but also gives a lot of variation because of that rotation. You don't really notice the texture repeating over and over again. In Rainbow's Foliage, there's literally only one texture for the leaves. It's just 3 of them, and then they rotate. But it gives that appearance of so much more detail in the foliage itself. Now, I've always loved foliage in video games. It's actually nature is always something I'm just drawn to and impressed by time and time again. And Minecraft does it well. Minecraft's okay. But I think even with the limitations of it being pixel art and not wanting too complex of models, I think what I've done here with Rainbow's Foliage is a really good middle ground between going extremely detailed and keeping it really simple. I really think it gives just this amazing immersiveness when you're standing in a forest, especially if you use a mod like Big Trees. The small change I've made with these models can change the entire atmosphere. And it for me, it's a massive improvement, especially when you add shaders. In my most recent version of Rainbow's Foliage, I've added in lab PBR support, which if you don't know what that means, you don't gotta know. But it's basically more support for the shaders, so they can render the leaves properly, which basically means the light will interact with the leaves as if they were leaves, which is that doesn't always work when you're using mods. And Rainbow's Foliage has mod support. So you're not only getting this more, in my opinion, improved leaf model and appearance, but you're also getting mod support for the shaders themselves, so the leaves will act like leaves. There's something about it that's just so beautiful to me. It's gorgeous. The way it can just transform your world so easily with one change. And in my opinion, it doesn't even make anything else look out of place. It kind of makes everything meld together more, in my opinion. The grass and the leaves and stuff just match more when you have them like this. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I think it just looks insane in a good way. They're technically the same amount of faces as a normal leaf. It's just if you take a leaf, you take each side, there's 6 of them, and just smush the opposite ones together, you get that plus shape, which is what I have. Using Rainbow's Foliage like this, it's just it changes the game for me, honestly. I can get lost playing with it when I'm in a forest. especially when you're playing with mods that add more variation to the animals that live in the forest and the colors of the forest, the vibes, the trees, and the ground cover, especially like adding some coarse dirt and some like little rocks. I can get lost in that. I hope you've enjoyed learning about Rainbow's foliage. I didn't mean to ramble on this long, I guess, but I mean, who even knows if I'll actually turn this into a video, but Rainbow's Foliage, the 1.9 update, which is the one that has the PBR support, is out. The PBR support is also in the vanilla edition, but some things might need to change there. Because I really want the vanilla edition and the PolyTone version to have their own identities. And right now, they kind of don't. I did update the vanilla one to basically be the exact same as the PolyTone edition, but I don't know. I don't love it. I don't know that they're the same. I kind of liked how the vanilla edition had more of that repetitive texture because of the limitations. So we'll see what I end up doing there. But I hope you've enjoyed listening to me ramble. And stay tuned for more updates on Rainbow's Foliage, Golden Days, and any other videos I may make, because I want to make more videos. All right, thanks for hanging out with me.